Hello YouTube, thank you for stopping by. In this video I'm showing how I make a chocolate mousse using milk chocolate and whipping cream. For the adults I add a touch of rum and espresso. I would however leave the rum and espresso out if you're whipping up a batch of mousse for a kid's party though. As a bonus, there's no added sugar, so the sweetness comes just from the chocolate itself. It's pretty easy to make and it's always getting compliments. Just try it. You will not be sorry. As always, please click like if you happen to enjoy this video. Please click on subscribe, and if you would like to be notified when I publish future videos, just click on that bell-shaped notify button. Additionally, I'd love to hear from you, so be sure to leave me a comment and please share this video with anyone else you think might enjoy it as well. Okay, let's get to it then. So today I'm going to make some chocolate mousse. It's a little different from most. I use milk chocolate and I add rum and coffee to it. I'll put the actual ingredients in the comments, but things to keep in mind: you want to keep everything cold until you're ready to use it. So your mixing bowl, either keep it in the freezer for an hour with the whisk, or just hold it in ice. The cream should be very cold, and that's more coffee than we're actually going to use. This is actually espresso. Anyways, let's get started. We're going to get a double boiler going, and yeah, we'll take it from there. While the water's heating up, we're going to take our a quarter cup of milk and we're going to put some gelatin in it. Now, for this batch, I only need half a pack, and I've actually got a half a pack here somewhere. Right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to get, it's about a teaspoon of gelatin in not warm milk, cold milk. And we're just going to let this dissolve and bloom. And we let it slowly come up to room temperature. So we're just going to let that sit, and we'll whisk it every now and then. And for right now, we're just waiting for this water to get hot. Okay, so I've got the water boiling. I'm going to turn this down to just a simmer. Stack up our double boiler. I used to not have a double boiler, and I would balance a metal bowl on top of a small pot and use aluminum foil to brace things together. It was clunky, but it worked. Alright, so for this we're doing a half stick of butter. I cut it up into 1 tablespoon chunks. And we let that go ahead and melt. To that, I'm adding 1.5 tablespoons of dark rum. Used to use just 1 tablespoon, but in the last batch I made, I didn't think the rum was pronounced enough, so I'm adding an extra half tablespoon. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. and 1/4 cup of espresso. And I will drink the rest. Alright, so the butter's melted. The rum, espresso, and salt are incorporated. Now we're going to go ahead and add in the milk chocolate chips. Now I use milk chocolate because traditionally you use dark chocolate or even semi-sweet for chocolate mousse, but I just find that to be a little too heavy. And milk chocolate, I don't know anybody that doesn't like it, in the mousse anyway. So now it's a waiting game while we let this this chocolate melt. Alright, so we're going to let this, there's little chunks of chocolate left. That's okay. They will finish melting due to residual heat. And now we're going to let this lower to closer to room temperature. While it's doing that, we're going to go ahead and whisk this up again a little bit. And we're going to let it come up to room temperature. So we're going to stir this occasionally while it's cooling down. And we're going to start working on the cream. So obviously you want to have a serving dish that's suitable. And I might be making 2 batches, so I'm going to save this ice. And 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. All right. So now this is the milk and the gelatin mixture, and we're going to incorporate that into the chocolate mix. And you want to just keep stirring it, adding it slowly until it basically gets absorbed by the chocolate. It disappears. No trace of white. That about does it. All right, so first thing you want to do is take a little bit of the whipped cream, add it to the chocolate, and this lightens it up a little bit. So it's not so dense. Now you want to add the chocolate into the whipped cream a little bit at a time, folding it in so that you don't work out all the air that you just whipped into it. You definitely don't want to overwork it. All right. Now this amount is more than adequate for a small party of 8 to 10 people. But I'm going to do another batch and fill it up, and I'll let you see it when it's done. Serving, I like to use fresh raspberries and spray those whipped cream to, I don't know, just for presentation. So that's 2 batches, and we're going to let this refrigerate for at least an hour before you serve it. Now, when it comes out of the fridge, it's going to be a little stiff because of the gelatin. So you're going to want to actually bring it out right when you're serving dinner. Lay it to the side so it can warm up just a little bit, all right? Now you can also, instead of putting this in one serving vessel, you can put it in like margarita glasses and make individual portions if you've got enough room in your refrigerator. I don't, so I do it this way. Anyways, we'll take a snapshot of this just before it gets served, and then you'll see how it looks. Like I said, it's pretty simple to make and it tastes great. Again, if serving to adults, be sure to keep the espresso and rum in the mousse. But if you're making this for a kid's party, just leave the rum and espresso out. The kids will appreciate it more. Either way, just try it. I'm sure you're going to love it. Okay, I guess that's it for this video. Remember, please click like if you happened to enjoy this video. If you haven't done so already, I'd really appreciate it if you would please click on the subscribe button. And if you would like to be notified when I publish future videos, just click on that bell-shaped notify button. Additionally, I'd love to hear from you, so be sure to leave me a comment and please share this video with anyone you think might enjoy it as well. Bye for now.